Hello everyone, Mediocre Mindset coming back with more Conan Exiles Age of Heroes. In our last video, we got some benches started. We got our armor smith bench, our blacksmith bench, some furnaces, and our tannery done. And now, I think it's time to make some friends, because friends are important in Conan. Particularly the crafting kind. They can help improve your armor's attribute values or armor endurance, durability, how much protection it offers. So they're really nice to get. And there's a really good place here on New River, as this is called, where you can get guaranteed named thralls. So we're going to hunt that up. But as you can see in the back, I have a animal pen because we're going to need some help bringing these friends back. So let's get going. Oh yeah, let's turn that off. Also, I have completed started the third floor of my base. We'll get that finished eventually. But I went and got some fawns, because fawns can make, I managed to get all three, which is pretty awesome. The gazelle, which is the one I wanted, because I love this as an early pet for gathering, because they have 20 slots for goods. And shorter hit points stink. They're not very good for fighting, but they level up pretty decent, and the good thing is they usually come with 100% vitality growth, so they're great for that. But before, I think it was Age of War, these were the only things you could get from fawns, but since Age of War, they've added the stag and the alpha stag, alpha stag is just a greater variety, and it also has the cool glowing eyes, which is why I kept it. This one also has 100% growth chance, or vitality chance. This one I think had 80-some percent, 88. It actually has a decent strength value. So, I'm never going to use this one. I keep the alpha stag just because it's got cool glowing eyes. We're going to bring this fellow with us. I haven't gathered a whole lot. I did get myself to level 14 doing some gathering. But to do the Thrall Taker, we should go ahead and start the journey. It wants us to access a Will of Pain. That is going to cost us, I believe it's 200, 250, 50. Crafting Stations, Companion. Yeah, so I'm not going to build them here. I want to build them closer to the place we're going. But I'm just going to take the 100 iron and 100 twine. Also, what do I need to make the... Okay, just 16 leather. You only need 8, but I intend to make 2 if I'm going to. May not be. But we're going to come over here. I need to build a bridge over this. I want to actually get this... Oh. Yeah, you don't need... I think seeds give... desert berries give vitality boost, but since they don't need it, I think seeds give... grit boost, which is what I want to give him. Her. It. I don't know. It could be a female. It could be... I don't know. I don't like to judge. Or assume. You know what they say about assuming. Alright. Let's just give you those. Got 2 seeds. Let's see. Yep, seeds give them grit. But we're going to come over here and kill these. Try to get us some levels. See, look at that. I already gained almost 100 hit points. Check our free chest here. Lots of good stuff. Alright. I'm going to level it up a little bit as we go along. We're not that far from Sinner's Refuge, but these shellbacks are great for leveling up thralls early. Having a steel weapon also helps a lot. While I was gathering these fawns, I ran into a corrupted hyena thinking, ooh, maybe I can take it with this. Nope. I didn't die, but I got awful close. I think I had 260 hit points at the time, and it knocked me down to 52. Healing ramps, we don't need those. I do want to get you some more seeds though. Just to make sure your grit at least gets up the best chance to get grit. But yeah, the gazelles were always my favorite early game pet because like I said, 20 slots is awesome. This way. This refuge is just right up there. Kill a few more of these. Shellbacks, hopefully get to level 2. Level 3. Or 300 hit points. Once you get to 6 or 7, it can survive like Iron Run and all that. As long as you kill them fast. I think that might be a corrupted one. It is a corrupted one. I'm surprised it didn't. Oh, it's coming now. Well, it won't survive that, but I think I can. Oh, shoot. Okay, at least it didn't fully recover. I should have set it to... There we go. And that thing took a good chunk out of us, though. Okay, it can survive most things. I probably should use my shield a bit more. I said I was going to play a sword and board kind of character. Or use shields more often as I was never really liked using them. And I don't think I blocked once. I did more dodging. But now it's level, what, 3, got 377 hit points. As long as we don't run into a corrupted hyena, we should be alright. There's a fawn. Yeah, like I said, they're usually around here. I got 2 here and a couple further up from Sinner's Refuge. That one can't... Oh, please don't be corrupted. Please don't... Okay, you're not corrupted. Come on. It's shaking its head no, like it doesn't want to do this. As a matter of fact, let's put you on passive. I had no intention of you fighting. Right up there is Sinner's Refuge. And I'm going to come through here and start collecting. Ow! Of course, one of these people would be a tier 4 fighter thrall. But we aren't ready for that yet. Aw, we killed the free guy. Oh well. I wasn't planning on getting any of the thralls from here. I'm surprised they actually came at me. I know we'll need 400 stone, 400 wood. and then a bit more because I want to at least build a little building around it. This usually takes a while, especially if you're running in and out. So you're going to want to at least have a hidey hole for when this sandstorm comes. I'm almost level 15 too, which is good because I'll finally start getting passive healing. We don't need as much wood for the building, but we need it for the wheels. I thought about having it already ready up here, but that's not fun. Plenty of materials. Go ahead and throw down the building first, or the platform I want to put them on. I find that you can usually put them on a 3x3. So we're going to need that over here, just a 2x2. More stone. And you probably noticed all my tools are pretty damaged because of use. I'm going to do something, and if you watch this, I want your personal opinion on this type of repairing. Because most people will take their tools, and when you repair it, you need the material that was needed to make it. So it would be iron bars and branches. There is another way to repair tools, and that is with the weapon repair kits that you can make or find. I was wondering how people feel about using weapon repair kits on tools. Probably the hyenas up there. Alright, you... That stinks because I already said to guard him. Oh. And then we should just be able to make a little roof. Alright, do I have enough to make... I need a little bit more wood. A good bit more stone. Okay, that should be wood. Stone. Fortunately, there's a good bit of stone and wood up here, so. Alright, we're good. Now it wants us to put our wheel. It doesn't have to be perfect. Also, it being nighttime doesn't help. And there we go. Got 2 wheels. That wants us to craft a truncheon. To craft a truncheon, you need 8 leather, 5 plant fiber, and 5 branches, which we have. But there are ways to get Trenchian, the next level Trenchian. I want to try to do that first, since there is a camp so close. Actually, I would like to get to level 15. Still got me. That's close. And this was dumb. This was dumb. Running up here and running out of stamina. And up here is our favorite. Well, I don't mind them. Kyros does not like spiders. But we want to kill it because it will give us good experience. Nope. I missed. Why am I missing with the shield attack? Or the shield smart? It keeps missing the shield. Nah, we're not going to get to level 15 before we go in there. Man, we can kill more spiders. Screw it. There's a whole bunch of spiders up here. I guess I could gather the coal or something, but that's not what this is about. This is about getting friends or gainful employees, valuable employees, whatever you want to call them. Right up here is where you will get gossamer for silk. Come at me, spider, dude. I just want to fight one of you. It's running. I mean, I know I'm an intimidating dude, but there we go. Spit that crap at me. Yeah, I'm not getting with the shield there. There we go. Level 15. Let's run, because I don't want to fight that other spider. If you hit them with a pickaxe, you will get ichor from them. That's really important. We will need that later. How far is the spider going to chase me? I mean, it's just a basic spider. It's not like it's a corrupted version. It is still coming. Oh, you know what? Screw this. Oh, there it goes. Alright. Back to what we were doing. Drink us some water and put our 5th point into vitality. I did bring the leather just in case because the chance of getting these is random, but you get the bags from sorcerers, and inside them can have the potential to drop an iron truncheon and the leather bindings. And I don't have anything to pull enemies with. Oh, that was a...
Shadow. I see prey. The empty abodes.
These bags right here. That's what we want. See if these guys have anything good. Nope. Let's get some food. Because there's one more up here. Might as well go get him. Take that. This guy can come all the way over. Alright. Let's see how lucky we got. So, here we have 2 bags. And nothing. And nothing. Well, I mean, we got good stuff. We got sorcerer pages, the map, but we didn't get truncheons. Anyways, that's how you get them, but that's why I brought 16 leather to make 2 just in case. here. Now it wants us to craft bindings. Same thing down here. What's that? Right here. Fiber bindings, 5 twine. 5 plant fiber. Why stop there? I think it's because I was focused on wanting to kill this dude. There we go. Getting used to the graying out for when you run out of stamina is still not easy. Alright. We need to use our truncheon to knock out a fighter. Or archer, some type of fighting thrall. And I'm still using these weapons for right now. Alright, these came back, so let's kill off 2 of them. Let's see, you're at 2, a 3, ash. I wanted the faster one. So we'll knock out this one. The easier they are to knock out, or the lower their level, the easier they are to knock out, and all that good stuff. But now we need to put them on the wheel. I'm not going to be using this one. I just want to use this one to start for the Thrall Taker journey. I'm going to show you what I feel is probably a good starter Thrall. So now we need to make gruel. Do I have a campfire? I do not, but we can make one. Put your little campfire in here. We'll throw this in there. To make gruel, just need plants, and I don't have any more seeds. Put them all on that one. Also, being level 15, I can do Butcher. Which would be awesome. I think it's 3 plant fiber, 1 seed for every 10 gruel. Put food on the wheels and start it up. Now, for every tier or their level, it takes 15 minutes. So this one being a tier 2 will take 30 minutes. So while that's going on, I'm going to run off and show you the Thrall I would probably get as my first fighter Thrall. The ones that are on the river, they're fine. I mean, they can work and they'll actually do well once you get them leveled up. But after a while, they usually get I'm gonna have to remind myself not to let my stamina throw out or run out. Ugh. Anyways, I'm gonna run up here. I don't know why they changed it. I thought the new way was better, but I guess people were complaining that they couldn't do full combos at 100 stamina, which, I mean, that makes sense. You need more stamina to do lengthier fights, so. But I don't make that choice, or I don't make those decisions. I just gotta accept it. But anyways, we're gonna run up here to. We've already been up this way. This will lead us to the summoning place, which we could go there as well because the Thrall I want is technically a cannibal brute. He just has a name, and it is Thugra. So, gotta be careful because there will be some hyenas over there, some rock noses up there. Those are coal rock noses. More coal there. We will eventually be going to the 70 place too because there's some good recipes there. Also, I think I should be able to eventually get a mount, so that'll probably be the next thing we do after we get our crafters going. Actually, might be able, let me check. Survival, or not. Survival. Hey, yep, okay, we just now got the ability to do it. So at level 15 you can do mounts, so that's great. It's working out. Kills me things I can. Now, like I said, if I hadn't messed with the experience gains, I would already be like level... Well, I'd be well in my 20s. I know that right now. So this is nice. I love this because I still feel like this is going to be a challenge for me to run in here and try to knock out this thugger guy. Because he's got a good bit of people back there with him. So, as a matter of fact, there's a sorcerer here. So let's see if we can kill it and get lucky and get a better truncheon for this. Yeah, don't you dare. That one has... Oh, oh, I'm dead. Oh! Alright, well, that's our first death. Oh. The Fiery Archer 2 killed me. Alright, well, I'm going to pause, and that way I can get back up there and get that. So I'll be back here in a little bit. Someone forgot to unpause. Yeah, we got Thugra. That's funny. We found this mask, though, in that camp, and it increases our concussive damage. It gives us 40 health. Wow. Faller damage 8. So it's actually a really good mask. Plus, it's apparently a sandstorm mask. And I don't know why 3, because I have my numbers on my number pad on the right there set for my recording, and I don't know why 3. I'm gonna have to figure out why, because I go into settings to change it. Why it brings up the chat. But yeah, I got my stuff back. I ended up getting the sword. I would equip it, but I would lose Thugra. But as I was saying, I hate this. It just feels like, especially when it comes to combat, it just throws everything off. Now, unfortunately, I can't grab onto anything, because if I do, I lose Thugra, so we'll take some damage. Yeah, I forgot I thought I unpaused, but apparently I did not. So we'll get Thugra on the... We only get him going. And now I need more roll. Now he'll take a while because, again, he's a tier 4, so he'll take a good hour. Well, not if you don't mess with anything. It should take about 45 minutes. This one should be close to done. Yeah. And then we'll get the... See, there we go. Worked out. Now it wants us to place a faller in the world. We'll put my helmet back on. Where's my faller at? They're down here on the bottom. I didn't even bring them food. But now that we have Thugra, or not Thugra, we have whoever this is. They are Hyrcanian Exile level 2. An archer. I don't want to move them. I want them to follow. What weapons did you have? You had a Hyrcanian bow, which is pretty nice. And fortunately with archers, if you give them a bow, they have unlimited arrows, but it's the worst arrows in the game. I should probably get you some food. Or get Thugra some food. So we'll just have it kill some things. It should be able to one-shot these. Did it miss? I didn't know they could miss. I just learned something new. do want savory flesh. And just like with our gazelle back there, it also, human thralls have a variety of foods. They're usually the same for humans, but grilled steak is your best bet for vitality. Gruel will give them strength. Let's see what her stats are. 4 vitality, 2 grit. She's gonna have a better chance to gain agility over strength, so I'm not a big fan of agility fighters as far as, or agility thralls, just because there's not a lot of great early game agility weapons unless you give them a bow, but then you gotta deal with them missing like they did, or like that one did there. But anyways, now that we're done, we're going to break bond with you. So I want you to stay in guard right here. Break bond. That's how you remove an exile from your employee. Send them off to a happy place. That wants us to convert a crafter. That's why I have the 2 wheels. I'm going to throw this food though into the... Let it start cooking. And now to get a crafter. Let's equip our shield. It'll be dark in there. And the good thing about this cave, like I said, it is usually guaranteed to have, well, named thralls. And there we found Frigga also. Well, we did find her. She disappeared. I should take these healing. I have plenty of healing. As a matter of fact, just to be absolutely sure that we don't have that mistake happen again.
Yep.
Have our first... Let's come down here. I don't think I'll run far enough away then. They reset, but we'll throw there one of these mini... bedrolls. Oh man, why am I'm like just stalling out so bad today. I think I'm just angry because I died. Anyways, this is also where you'll get brimstone, which will be needed later. So let's see. There's usually crafters right there. Okay. Who do we have? We have a tanner and an armor. We'll knock one of them out just to get this. They followed me. Both of them knocked out. We'll take the tanner too for right now. We'll come back in and see if we get anything better. I should have also put the mask on. That would have helped out. And there we go. That's how you get crafters going. I'm going to run through just to see if there's anything better than that. If there is, I'll take it. If you remove a thrall from the bench before it's done, it deletes it, so be very careful about that. You can't move those benches either while a thrall is on it, or it will. I don't think it will just let you move it. So, got a couple of fighters up here. All right, and there we go. Al-Qaeda. Take that. That's a good. That's a steel quality sword. Like I said, Exiles can have steel weapons. I don't think the Fari do. I think usually the Fari usually have bone weapons, so... Getting these swords off them does not hurt my enemies. There's a carpenter. I'm about to show you why at some point. I should probably gather up this brimstone while I'm here. Dancers, they'll be useful for later when we start messing with sorcery. This sword's starting to really do its job. Well, here. Where's my one that's probably about to break? This right here? Yeah. We'll put that on 7, because we ain't chopping these guys up. I was talking about this earlier, so let's actually do this real quick, because I still got plenty of video to go. Still can't believe I forgot to just restart the video. I don't think I've done that yet, so there we go. Something new to add to the things I need to learn to get better at. Break already pick. I want to show them for people that don't know. And for the people that do know, they might get mad at me for doing it because they probably hate what's going to happen to this one item. Aww. Now let's get back in here. There's more brimstone in the back. Gotta be careful though. One of these should be named. Oh, we got a Zath priest, so... Or no, this is a dancer, Zath. Okay, I just... You're a tan... Oh, dang. Man, this... All three, or 2 of the 3 had knives, and the other one has spear. Cool thing about that is you can get clothes from them, or their religious armor that you can make if you have it. Zath armor looks pretty cool. I guess my named thrall was the fighter at the front. And that one has a freaking sword, Falcata, so you've seen how much they... Oh, man. We will need these healing potions. We will take you, and you. Alright, yep, still a bunch of... Brimstone, again, this is important stuff. Also, it gives you quite... Oh, there we go, finally. I'll have to do this, but instead of using iron bars and branches to fix it, you can take one of these simple repair kits, drag it over it, and it will repair it, but it lowers its durability, so... And stone or simple repair kits being the worst kind do the most to its durability, but I like doing this because I feel like iron weapons are easily replaceable. So use about 2 or 3 stone kits to repair it. Once it gets down to the point where it's not worth repairing, toss it and make a new one. You don't use nearly as much iron that way. But that's just my opinion on that. Again, if you watch this and you get to this point and you're like, why would he do that? Let me know. Because I understand. Nobody wants to have items with that red in it. But I like to give these repair kits a little bit of love. Anyways, that's all the people here. Go ahead and turn off our torch. And now, I might as well grab this. I'll put it on my good friend. And really at this point, you just need to pause and run back and forth. The good thing is when you run out of rendering range, they'll respawn because this is not a server. If it were a server, I think it takes 15 to 20 minutes for things to respawn. So that's really good about playing a single player game. So I'm going to pause again, and when we come back, my Gazelle will have all kinds of friends ready to take back to our base. So I'll see you then. And we're back really quick because here, I just want to show that there are named thralls in there. We got a cook. I drug them all the way out here for some reason because I was hoping to end their aggro so I could, you know, start the video a little bit better, but this will work, I guess. This is Gallicus the Gourmand. Tier 4 cook. So, yep. I just ran back in and he was actually down there at that bottom part where the two crafters are at, so. Tucker's still going. The Tanner finished up. Let me get this guy on. And another long wait. So, I'm going to pause again. When we come back, I'll have at least several options on my Gazelle there for you to check out. So, again, be right back. And we're back. Yeah, that was not a fun adventure. Let's see. I'm pretty sure I killed Frigga, Dieja, or Armand the Swift 10, 20 times between all three of them. Or the Azura cook, because I already have a tier 4 cook. I didn't want him, but I killed him so many times. I got 2 complete sets of the Azuran armor, which unfortunately cannot be repaired. I think one piece I actually got twice from him. So, and it's a decent set of light armor, but unfortunately you can't repair it. I don't know why. It's not a great set of armor, but it does have some really good stats on it. 40 health on the chest and leg piece, agility weapon 6 on the head, and I think follower damage and cussa damage on the feet. But yeah, I mean, look, I got 3 swords. I still got the hammer. I got a bunch of things. But I used up a ton of simple repair kits because, you can see, I had to repair my sword and my truncheon. I repaired my other pickaxe 3 or 4 times before I had to toss it and go to my next one. Because as I was waiting for them to get done, I went and gathered iron a few times. And we did get quite a few thralls, but unfortunately, no tier 4 armor or blacksmith. I got a tier 3 armor. I do have a tier 2 armor on the wheel currently, and I did get a tier 4 smelter from my last run-in, so I mean, the brimstone respawned 3 times. It was respawned when I left. I just didn't have anything room together. I did go get some ichor and gossamer from the spiders. So let me see. What do I need to do to finish? I think I just need to assign a crafting thrall. So shouldn't be too hard. Let's do the Tanner. Yeah, let's see. Let's give you the. Here, give you that sword. There you go. And I'm still. Anyways, that don't matter. to assign a crafter. Used to, you could click on the bench and there'd be a square for you to put them on. And they would stand there and work constantly. They would never move. But now, we have living settlements. So we can take this lady, place her down right here, and wait for her to go do something. And to complete the quest, all you have to do is click on a station while she's working, or while they're working on it. So that finishes it up. And that journey, with it being finished, gets us one of the best items in the game, the purple lotus orb recipe, which will help us in the future when we need to knock out thralls. But let's see, before I end this video, let's go ahead and put Thugger out here. He's going to be our current warrior. And he has 429 hit points. He starts off with pretty, I mean, that's pretty solid growth on all forms. So if you want him to hit harder, you could give him the gruel. If you want him to have more vitality, you can give him the grilled steak. Let's see, who else did I get? I got the cook. I got a dancer, and then this guy, Litho Twox, Speaker of Azura. I'm not sure what he goes on, and the Armorer 3. So let's put them all down. I don't really have anything for the cook to do yet, so he can go off and do that. The armor can go armor, and the dancer. I just got her because I was frustrated, because I mean it was ridiculous how many times I had to deal with Frigga and Deidre and Armand, but she happened to be in there once. I was like, you know what? I want to grab her. I think she actually, I mean, she starts pretty good. I mean, I'd say as a follower, she might not be that bad to try as a fighter. I forgot to tell you, I did put 2 more furnaces in because I want to start producing brick, and I put in a carpenter's bench, by the way. I forgot to tell you, so I can start producing shaped wood for the next stage of building and crafting tables. And as you can see, I also gained 3 levels from all this. I put it all into authority just because I thought it might help me knock them out faster. It was pretty bad going there. I died 3 times in there to herbalist with daggers. It was. Oh wait, didn't I get an herbalist too? Oh yeah, herbalist 4. What do herbalists do? Are they just alchemists? This one's new, so I don't really have anything for you to do yet. But yeah, she had steel daggers. I ran into herbalist 2s and 3s, and they wrecked me. Like it was. I really need to learn to use the shield, which I did try using it, and as you can tell, it has suffered quite a bit of damage. So, anyways, I think we're going to call this video here. I was going to go and get a mount in this video as well. I thought, oh, this will be quick. I could get both things done in an hour. Yeah, I spent hours waiting for these thralls to get done. So, I didn't feel like... I don't feel like doing it now. I'm kind of done with the whole thrall thing and at the moment. So I'm going to go take a break, get some stuff done at the house, and then I'll come back. We'll do probably the animal or the pets and mounts in the next one. So anyways, thank you for watching. This is Mediocre Mindset saying have a good day, and we'll see you next time.